like, yeah, you know, like
Say
whiskey
right,
with
asshole.
ice, and you're like, hey man, don't slow this process down by being different.
Like if I was
Just
a-
tell me what you fucking want.
I feel like
This
if I
is
was a
speed thing.
bartender and I hear like whiskey rocks, whiskey with ice, I'm gonna be like, can I see your ID? real
Yeah,
quick?"
you a fucking cop, dude.
How old are you?
You know what I hated was the like. Did you guys ever see those like the stones that you would put in your freezer?
Yeah.
And then they like it's literally like rocks, like actual.
But they made it a square.
That's like it's a
Or a
square rock that
circle.
you freeze and then you
Yes.
fucking put it in.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But then to me, it's like once you get down to the last of the whiskey, I got to worry about these two rocks banging me in the teeth.
Yeah.
And it's
Or the even dumber one where they made like a ball.
I have
Like
I
a
have the
sphere
ball
one?
and I have the whiskey rocks in my fridge right now.
Really?
I
Do
don't
you
use
use
no,
them?
never. once
somebody did
used
someone
them.
give them to you?
Yeah, that's
me
the-
too. That's
That's
the only
time.
Yeah.
the
No.
only way they sell them.
I
Is
feel
with
like
some
there-
other people.
Some
There are
gift.
such like go-to like, oh, he's a guy and he drinks. Let's get in this.
Mhm.
I blame
We're good on
Mad
mics?
Men for like
Everybody
their
get on the
advancements in douchey.
Can everyone just test mics, make sure we're getting recorded? So say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right, dope. Okay.
But you know what? And this might be controversial opinion.
Hot take.
Hot take.
To the subway.
Hot take from a guy.
Let me get the show started, and then yeah, it's very good. Ready? You guys are having good conversation. I was like, let me work and we'll go. Ready? Perfect Crime, season 2, episode 1. Mark.
When's the season premiere?
Yeah.
Dude,
Hot take. Okay, back where we were. Hot take from a guy who doesn't drink. The big, oversized one ice cube in a drink can suck my dick.
It's terrible.
It's the stupidest thing that bars have started doing, where they're like, "Let me fill up 90% of your glass
giant.
with a tennis ball sized ice cube, and then you're gonna have to drink around it."
Also, every time you take a sip, it's gonna touch your nose.
Yeah, it's gonna touch
I'll do
your
you
nose.
one better. Have you gone to places where they like bouge it up, where they send it in and it's smoking? Like they have the
Ugh.
big glass
They
dish,
take the thing off and they
and
sip.
Yeah.
it's like whatever just happened is just pouring it in. Like, why do we gotta? You have a Traeger in the back right now?
My thing is like I like to eat the ice. When I was drinking, I was always like, "Give me like crushed ice, and I'm gonna eat it." Because also, there's fucking booze on them there ice cubes, man.
that's
Like if
second
you're an alcoholic, you drink the glass until it's completely empty. You get the ice, everything. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna leave this floating cup of watered down alcohol in here now. And with the big ice cubes, it's just all the alcohol sticking to the side of that ice cube, and you're not able to get it.
I
It's
think
stealing from you.
Yeah, you're giving up half of your money.
Yeah, and that's how the bar sells more booze, because then they're like, oh, you're not getting as drunk as you thought you would be. Come back and order another giant ice cube.
In a way, that's a good defense for the big ice cube. The big ball, you're gonna drain the cup and then you're just gonna let it.
I just like to lick it and look at people while I do it, like it's an ice cream cone. I just have it. That's just where I'm coming from.
That would be cool if they carved them to like look like the Hellraiser puzzle. I'd probably, you know the movie Hell.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Hellraiser?
October's a hard time for me.
How come no gay bars are using like dick-shaped ice cubes? Like if you did the ball, but then it was just one, like just like a like 3-inch dick and balls.
You would think that they'd be doing like the Abbey, like
Yeah,
have
like
like
the
a
Abbey.
special evening, like you 2-for-1 drinks, and all of them are just big cocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're like, I
That'd be
can
pretty awesome.
suck the
That'd be
the alcohol off of this ice cube. You know?
It's a great way to get picked up.
Yeah.
Get a dick-shaped cup.
But then there'd be those show-offs in there who are just putting like all of the fucking ice in their mouth, just staring at people.
Just one guy gets super duper duper fucked up and he's just like, sorry man, I was trying to get with a guy. That's crazy.
Somebody chokes to death on just a dick-shaped ice cube.
It's the perfect crime. Where's the murder weapon?
Yeah, it just eventually melted in his throat.
He got killed by an ice dick. Fuck it. Actually, let me do the intro. All right, welcome to The Perfect Crime.
The Perfect Crime.
The Perfect Crime. Season 2, we're opening up strong. We got 3 members of the Won't Sue crew. I'm joined by Billy Myers III, Trey Nelson, and Ashley Johnson.
Hello.
You guys can come see us live November 15th at 7:30 at the Activist Kitchen. Free drinks, free entry, free weed. We're sponsored by Maxwell Farms.
Hey.
That's it. Thank you. Sorry. It's always so weird to do that. it's always just been like, hey, by the way,
That was weird.
Yeah,
That was
I
weird.
don't know what to
I feel like what you could do is pre-record that, and then you have that cut in. So you don't have
Anyway,
to make
back
us
to the
sit
show,
through it. Yeah. And then you can be wearing like a different outfit. You only got to do it once.
just take off glasses.
Yeah, you only got to do it once.
Ashley's bit is that he likes to go on podcasts and tell
think
them
we
how
need
he
to-
can do it better.
Yeah, you can do it better.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's
coming.
my thing. That's the way.
That's why
Have you ever
stopped
seen
getting
Bar
invited.
Rescue? It's a lot like that. You're actually... Hi, welcome to Podcast Rescue, Season 3, Episode 1. I know I should have pre-recorded this, but we were in a rush this morning. So
Yeah.
how else can we make this place better?
Let's turn off the lights. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Can we play with the color temperature of the lights, maybe?
Can we, like, maybe orange would really make everyone look more healthy?
No.
No?
Or jaundicey.
I think jaundicey is more what it's going to look like.
Ugh.
You guys ever have jaundice?
I don't think you unhave jaundice once you have jaundice.
You think
So-
You get a
you're
liver
jaundice
replacement.
forever?
No, yeah, I think you have
You're
jaundice.
eternally jaundiced?
And then you die from it.
I think you just got to start changing how you get spray tans. Like if you start looking jaundicey, they got to like figure out how to like even the color out.
What's the eyeballs that gets
The
like...
yellow eyes.
Yeah, dude, have you ever like hung out with you don't know that?
The jaundice gets your eyeballs yellow too?
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like-
the only
They look
person
like
I've
Fanta pineapple yellow.
Yeah, they look like
that's fucking terrifying.
Shout
I mean,
out Fanta.
honestly, it's because it's the same color as like a lion's eyes. You know?
Oh my god, do lions have jaundice?
That's terrifying.
The lion
You got
doesn't
some-
concern himself with the health of his liver.
Fuck, I know. I had a buddy die of fucking liver failure in
Jesus.
he like in April too, and he was
Well, all right,
he
wow.
was the
Recent.
the most racist guy. In
You want to tell me about the funeral or what?
Did the
He was-
racism make him jaundice?
yeah,
or?
he had to die Chinese.
Oh.
Daddy Yellow Man.
But yeah, the eyeballs too. I worked with a guy when I did landscaping when I was like in high school, and like old dude was just jaundiced out. I didn't know what it was. I had to ask the other guys. I'm like, you guys ever notice like Chris's eyes are like fucking yellow, like gold? And they're like, yeah, it's jaundice. He's probably gonna die from it.
You ever notice Chris looks like he's on The Simpsons?
Well, he was a black guy. He was just like a dark skinned black guy, so you couldn't really tell in the.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't tell, like, the skin didn't turn yellow. You couldn't see it in the skin, but, like, the fingernails and the nail beds in his eyes were just fucking dark yellow. Like dehydrated piss yellow.
Do you have to have that like conversation with a coworker where you go up to him and you're like, "Hey, what's going on with Chris over here?" I worked with a guy, and I noticed that he looks like he's having half of like the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle hump on his back, and I was like, "Hey, what's
That's a shell.
yeah?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've heard it called that too."
That's spina bifida.
Bless him.
I remember. No, it's when it's only half of the back. It's a hump.
That's a weird cyst he's got.
I don't know, but I remember like, hey, have you noticed Victor's got like
Half a person.
another head growing out of his neck, and he just goes, "Oh yeah." He just hasn't have the time off to go take care of it, and you're like, "Oh, we could just like hit it real hard or something."
Have you noticed Victor's got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma? yeah, the boss just won't give him the PTO. You know, he likes to save it up for his vacations every year.
Can you imagine denying that guy PTO while he's looking at you with a second head? You're just like,
I
sorry.
can,
Because he
I've
has.
seen it.
Because he has done it.
He's like, I need to go to the doctor, and they're like, you just don't have enough hours. You gonna clock out early? Come work on a
Wednesday?
Saturday.
That's terrible.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. We're really like short-staffed right now.
But we have plenty of job openings right now. Nobody's applying.
Here's a paper towel. I've noticed there's pus coming out
Yeah.
of it.
I think we should just DIY it. Like, we just wait until he's not paying attention and just
Just
jump on him and lance it. And what happens, happens, you know?
It just, I don't want to hear a grown man scream at band.
See, that's where you and I differ.
No.
I just
Trey can't come unless he's hearing a grown man scream.
I got a couple hours of tape that I have right next to my bed where I'm just like,
Night Terrors Volume 3. It really gets him.
I mean, have I told you about the war noises that I fall asleep to? I
you
felt
doing a bit right
no,
now?
I can't
100%.
tell.
I'll show you on my YouTube right now. Okay, so you know how YouTube does like
Prove
10
it.
hours.
Pull it up.
10 hours of black screen, white noise.
Yeah.
Have you seen those? Well, they do like, there's another one called brown noise, which sounds funny, and it's not the poop one, but it's like deep space travel. Like it's just mechanical engines whirling, and it's so. But I've stumbled. There's 10 hours of distant warfield noises, and it's like old timey. You hear carriages and sabers, or it's like you're in Fallujah.
Is there one for the hood?
There might be. There might be.
Because that would be fucking. I would. Because I'm not gonna lie, dude. When I moved from downtown LA and then I lived in South Pasadena next to the Rose Bowl for like a year.
10 hours of war
Jesus,
noises.
he does look at it. It's in his last watched at like
You're
midnight.
4 hours in.
Battlefield war amp. Yeah, I don't sleep much while I like to put myself in the battle.
In fight or flight mode, you're just like, sorry, that was.
I
I've
know
just been
when-
watching
when
the
I moved-
foods that built America.
This one I
That'll
got all
push
the
it
way
out.
through. Distant gunfire, battles, artillery bomb explosions. I sleep so peacefully.
What happened?
Yeah.
Well, I grew up on a small ranch in Cano.
Which still doesn't make sense.
That
with
doesn't
the-
explain
yeah.
a war noise.
If you were like, hey, I pulled up farm noises, and then it's just it's crickets, and then about every hour to 2 hours, it's a cow pissing in the distance, which is shockingly loud.
it is really loud.
Very loud.
Like-
It's
They
really
had like
loud.
40 psi coming out of there.
well, it's also how high they are.
You think just like the fall of the pea?
No, they smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
They're big. They're big meth heads. Actually,
It sounds like if you took a fucking like a can of like Coors Light and you just held it 4 feet and just poured it onto
I can hear that being like a big plopping.
like it
type
just
of-
starts just making that plop, and everything else is so quiet that it's loud enough to wake you up.
You know how when stuff starts pouring out and it hits that weird rhythm where it's not like a 2-liter bottle starts getting that rhythm of just like flap, 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 and that is cow pissing, but like a hose
Yeah.
pushing it out.
Yeah, actually, a hose is better. It's like if you just took the hose and then you just hold it, and that slapping sound it makes as the water's in there.
with the air still in it. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cow piss.
Yeah.
I just like that when they pee on the dirt, it makes like a little like a smoke because all the dust comes out and looks
Yeah.
as they're peeing like rocket ships taking off into their dick.
But do they have distant hood noises?
Probably. You
Look,
can find
let's-
anything on
let's
you.
look it
I
up.
always wanted. I want to redo the 10-hour ones, but just every now and then throw in a help!
You're hurting me.
I can hear you. Please come help me. I've been gravely injured.
So what was your transition to South Pasadena after the hood?
Well, I was in downtown. I lived on like 8th and Broadway for a long time, and then I moved to just next to the Rose Bowl.
Yes, they do.
They do?
They have ghetto sound white
Wow!
noise.
You had to make it ghetto. You couldn't call it urban neighborhood.
Sleeping in Chicago O Block.
That's awesome.
ASMR.
Yeah, South Pass, and it was just so quiet.
Relaxing, meditating Vietnam War sound.
Relaxing Vietnam War.
you
That's pretty awesome.
I
guys,
know
are,
what I'm listening to tonight.
you guys are deranged.
Trey's the one looking it up.
This is a fun thing to play like in an old people's home, just in the background.
Just to
real slow, real
let
low.
them remember.
Just be one old guy, just like, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that?
Oh my god, I was there. Is that the My
Like
Lai
Saigon?
massacre?
That sounds like a fun thing to do with your former military friends. Is you just outside of their window, you just secretly put a little JBL speaker.
I'm back
And
in. I'm back
You
in.
just
now.
put a JBL speaker next to their window, and then without telling them, you just go, "Sounds from the Iraq War."
I have listened to that one. That one's a little
You
rough
know,
to fall asleep to.
Abu Ghraib.
That one's a little tough.
Is it like the old timiness of the Vietnam War that's more soothing?
I can't listen to the newer ones. It's just the machine gun fire I can't get used to. But like the old timey ones where it's like cannons and muskets and sabers and horses. Oh, I just drift off.
Those, I think, from what I've heard historians say, were the worst battlefields.
Oh, 100%. Because if you got a a little, like, even if you didn't get shot, but you got ricocheted, you're still getting that arm chopped off.
Well, it's like, so I've heard like read stuff and heard like documentaries, and they're saying like the battlefield, like after a battle, like like Gettysburg or some shit.
I've heard of it.
And it's just once they're done fighting, then it's just a field of like 500 dudes going, ah! Ah! You don't get like that. Like they're not headshotting everybody. You're just shot in the gut, going, "Ah, still, is anybody coming to get me?"
I got hit with a blunderbuss. Oh God! I still think of that anytime I hear like Civil War battle stuff. I think of that Dane Cook thing about the drummer boy, where they're like, "We sound really fucking good. We should go on tour after this."
Can I have that giant gnome?
I can't give that to you technically.
Yeah, man, that's a hard thing to ask for.
That's a big gnome.
It's a big gnome.
Oh, I didn't even. It was tucked away by that cat tree.
Is that what you call those? The
It-
kitty trees?
The play area.
I thought it was going to be like an inflatable cheap gnome or something.
No, that's like that looks like it has stone legs.
It looks like Billy with a red pointy hat.
I mean, that's why he wants it.
Yes, brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
I want it as a tributary.
Sorry. Fucking a lot of dead air.
So we're talking about dead battlefields.
Yeah, I don't. Who has to pick that shit up? Is it the losing team?
I think they get.
I think it's birds.
I think they get like interns.
I think
True.
it's mostly birds.
Carrot.
And,
The only people that were happy about the Civil War was all the animals that got to eat afterwards.
it makes you wonder why the animals didn't get a taste of human flesh at that point. Like,
I think they
you would
did.
think more animals would go after humans.
They are.
Oh, they are.
I don't trust birds for shit,
But they're
man.
just birds, but
Birds
like bears
are my
and
third
shit.
biggest fear. I don't trust
If
them.
I see any group of birds, like more than 5 birds,
You get worried.
I'm worried.
I
I'm
think something's wrong.
concerned. Right.
Absolutely.
I mean, they have a tactical advantage over you at that point.
Yeah, I
you hear
understand that.
Do you know
That's
that
why I'm
crows
afraid.
remember you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, if you mess with them and they talk shit about you, and like they'll tell their crow friends, "Oh, this guy gives me treats. This guy threw a rock at me."
Yeah. You can train crows to steal things for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
they're nice.
You can, and it's like not even that hard. Like there's people who have proved it a lot all times. Like crows, you leave them treats, then they'll bring you like a thank you thing, and then you keep giving them treats, and then they bring you something shiny or like something like money. Then you give them a better treat, and then the crow's smart enough to be like, when I found that green piece of paper thing, the crumply thing, he gave me like a piece of meat for that. I'm going to start looking for that. And they'll just scan the city looking for loose dollars, and they'll bring you down. But is this a dollar? And you're like, goddamn right it is. Here's a piece of hot dog.
You're making me think that maybe. Do you remember that homeless lady from Home Alone 2? How she had all the pigeons and shit? I think she might have been a crime lord. She was just training all those pigeons to go steal shit.
She had an apartment. She had.
I think her apartment was called Central Park.
No. There was like she
It
was
was
on
just
top
a
of
treehouse.
She was homeless.
Unregistered
Oh,
treehouse.
yeah. You don't look like that and have a home to go to.
The lady, the actual actress, she was homeless.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Yeah.
What?
Massive drug addiction, and then she died.
I don't believe it.
Homeless.
I feel like you're making that up.
Can we
I
get a
think
you're
citation?
correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, do we have a Jamie here? Where's young Jamie to look this up?
I need a citation, please.
You think I'm talking about
How-
anything real?
How badass would it have been if at the end of Home Alone 2, it just turns into like a superhero type movie where she controls all of the pigeons? She just lifts her arms up and 1,000 pigeons come up behind her, making like
my
a wall. Just Marvel style.
Just fucking kill Rob. What the fuck, Merv and what are the wet bandits called?
Merv and Sticky Lad.
Marv.
What did I say?
Yes, Marv.
I've heard it both ways.
No, it's Marv. I don't think you've heard it both ways.
I've heard it both ways.
No, I think you heard it a wrong way.
It's Marv and Joe Pesci.
Did you know they made 3 more Home Alone movies after that? But Macaulay Culkin was not in any of them.
They're not good.
Or the stick. I didn't mind
I
that.
thought Macaulay Culkin was in Home Alone 2.
He is in Home
Yeah.
Alone 2,
3, 4,
but
and
3, 4, and 5 completely different kids.
At some point, you can't keep leaving the same kid home alone.
At what
Like,
point does CPS come to Macaulay Culkin's all right, you've taken
have you
multiple
seen-
trips.
There's a fan theory. There's one of those fan theories, and I love a good fan theory on movies, that the mom left him on purpose and was actually kind of like hiring the bandits to try to like rob the house and possibly kill him because she just didn't like having Kevin.
They treated him like shit.
They treated him like
Oh, yeah.
shit. At no point did she go, oh shit, we left Kevin, and then fly back.
Yeah, they were like, I mean, we're already in Paris.
Exactly.
I
They're like,
mean,
what are we
we're in
gonna
Paris.
do? I mean, I guess we'll stay here.
Well, in the
Like-
first movie, she does try to fly back, but then if you'll remember, it's all oversold and whatever because of Christmas, and that's how she ends up hitchhiking with John Candy and his polka band.
Oh shit, you're totally right. But also,
Also,
Goddamn right, I'm right.
she kind of did like the OJ thing where she just immediately got on a flight, and on the flight she's just like, "What happened? Where is he?" Like, you know what I'm talking about? Where like
Yeah.
OJ gets to Chicago and he's just like, "What happened in Los Angeles?" She did the same shit.
Yeah.
She already got on the flight. How the fuck do you lose a child? You were on a
and,
van.
and,
They have 19 children and counting.
and
That
also,
could be.
also, you don't know anybody.
Yeah, for real. You don't have neighbors.
You don't have neighbors. You don't have. I get like.
I mean,
You don't have any adult you can call to be like, hey, I'm going to sound like a really horrible parent right now because I am. But I went to Paris and didn't realize that my kid wasn't with me the entire time. You might go checking on him real quick.
I didn't realize it. We watched that movie last Christmas, and he's like 7 in that first movie, which is like, that's even worse. And also kind of more impressive that he's setting up Saw-level style traps.
The mortality that, like, the way these people should have died 100 times in this fucking movie.
Do you remember ESPN used to do this thing called Sports Science, where it'd be like, this pitcher, he throws this ball this fast, and this is like the breakdown. They did like a Home Alone thing where it was like,
Oh, yeah.
the paint
I've seen that.
cans hitting
Like, what's the
skull.
velocity? And it was like a Mythbusters thing, man.
That might have been what it was.
Yeah. And then,
it
yeah.
crushes. Yeah, it
Yeah.
crushed their
They're like,
skull.
would this kill a person? They're like, yeah, it's going to possibly take their head clean off. It's like 2 or 3 paint cans, like, wrapped together.
Home Alone 2, he's throwing bricks off of like a 5-story building.
Which is
nailing
just gangster.
it, which is just
Like,
murder.
Yeah.
That's fucking medieval style, like, fort defense.
Yeah, if you threw a brick, if you hit a guy with a brick from 5 stories up, he's probably going to die.
Hot take.
I don't even think you got to throw it. I think you can just drop it.
Hot take, fucking, what the fuck's his name? Kevin?
Kevin
Actual-
McAllister.
Kevin McAllister is an actual sociopath, which is why his mom wanted to kill him. She recognized that he was going to kill his older brother soon enough.
Yeah, but he was so charming.
Yeah.
That's what most sociopaths are,
Like a
though.
tiny Ted Bundy.
They're very charming. Ted Bundy got pulled over with a bag of people in his back trunk for speeding, and the cop was like, "Ah, get out of here, you little rascal."
Which is crazy because he drove a bug, so you could see into the trunk.
Yeah.
Also, what's pretty crazy is the cop, like, the cop would allow that story to be told. You know, where he's just like, you guys want to know something crazy? And this has been carrying this around for a while. Pull over Ted Bundy. Probably had a bunch of dead people in the trunk, but I thought he was a nice guy, right? Stupid me. Like,
Last time I judge a book by its cover.
Nah,
he's just training them. Look, you always want to check the trunk because little story about me.
Trust
Okay.
me.
I actually pulled over Ted Bundy.
dude, I fucking, like, I guess this isn't terribly related. So I used to work at a grocery store, right? And I'm checking people out, and this person in front, she's complaining about her kids, and the guy behind her is very quiet, and he cuts to the checkout. And he's just like, she's complaining about her kids. My son was one of the Columbine shooters. And I was like, oh, fuck. So much like that cop, you gotta...
The fucking OG
Yeah,
started the trend.
Dude, I get this feeling that, like, fucking kids, like, school shooters beat parenting. You notice that all the parents are soft as fuck nowadays? And I think it's because they're scared that if they're hard, they're going to make the kids kill people.
I think it's the. I'm not gonna say we should hit kids,
I think we should.
but
should,
I'm
kids.
saying that there were so many less school shootings when we were hitting kids.
Yeah.
That is true.
I think we just need to adjust the parenting, like how the U.S. government adjusted torture and stuff. It's no longer like waterboarding. They don't call that torture. It's just enhanced interrogation.
Yeah.
I think it's like, oh, I don't hit him, but I do put him in a box for 12 hours listening to Barney songs.
As a guy who lived with kids who did actually get put into like boxes for 12,
You turned out pretty good.
No, well, I didn't get put in those boxes. Here's still like it's more to Billy's point. Because those kids, they did get fucked up. Like, I had some kids. I had one kid who would get, like, locked in his bedroom. Like, one of my foster brothers, like, his parents would have locked him. They had a padlock on the outside of his door, and then they had, like, bars on the windows. And they would lock him in there for, like, days at a time.
See, that's how you get a shooter.
He had to, like, he had to, like, knock a hole in the wall to piss and shit in the wall.
Nice.
But here's how you fix that, right? Because he came into the house. No. He came into the house with a whole shitload of problems. And
That guy?
what?
That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Well adjusted?
Nah. He came into the house with a shitload
Pull
of
it up.
problems.
I don't believe you.
And this is how you fix that. Is street justice. Because my dad
You throw a
was
brick at him from a 5-story
well,
building.
my dad was like, look, there's no law that says my kids can't hit the foster kids that are in the house. So then if a kid did something to deserve getting your ass beat, he would just let you get your ass beat. And that teaches you a lot of lessons of like, oh, I can't do these things because someone could punch me in the face and throw me down the stairs.
I think that's a big problem in general in the world right now.
Not enough people are getting their ass beat.
People don't have any, like, no one's getting checked anymore and haven't for a long time. Like, we started, like, doing all the, like, this sounds so fucking old person, but it's like, we started doing all the participation trophy shit and all the everybody's great and everybody's cool and there's no disciplinary action. And back in the day, they just beat the shit out of you if you said or did something shitty. Like, I got my ass kicked for shit if I got out of, like, line. Everybody I know at some point got the shit kicked out of them. And they deserved it.
That's why schools should have, like, a designated bully. Like, just rampant bullying, bad. But, like, just like schools have a hall monitor, you should have, like, every month it's just a new kid that gets to pick up. Because I think...
Yeah, you get, like, a red sash.
Yeah! and you know, I think
Just
that'll
wailing
check it.
on some kids.
A little Indian burn every now and then.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they should allow boxing in school. They should have a boxing ring and gloves.
Really?
And they're just like, yeah.
Like
let
a,
'em-
like a
work
hockey
it out.
match, you just like, all right, they get to go until they hit the ground.
yeah.
Yeah, work it out.
Yeah.
But sometimes that can go a little too far. Like the high school
There's a
I went
ref.
to.
Give 'em a
okay.
ref.
The high school there was like a couple months where like almost every Friday somebody was getting tuned up in the parking lot, and it crescendoed to like these two Hispanic chicks beating the fucking brakes off each other. She ends up smashing this girl's face into a windshield and broke her orbital socket, which apparently is really bad.
Yeah, you can go blind.
Yeah, and that was where the school stepped in and they were like, all right,
You guys are doing WWE shit.
no more.
Yeah, no, I went to a fucking private high school. The one kid got into a fight, and we were so far away from the like. First of all, no one's fighting because everyone's aware of the fact that their parents are paying money. And if you get into a fight, it's just like you wasted all your parents' money. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, your dad's gonna hit you real good because
Yeah,
you had
you're
to
gonna
pay
feel
the
like a
full like
piece of shit.
whatever amount it was a year.
Can you
This guy
imagine getting a
crushed a-
$9,000 semester beating? Like you I had to do so many overtime shifts, and you just piss it away.
Getting fucking expelled in your senior year after $45,000 worth of payment, dude, you're gonna get fucking whooped. No,
They
this
should
kid crushed a can on the bottom of his shoe, wrapped it around his foot, then put that on his fist and punched another kid in the face. And like now he had like a funny scar, and it was like the other kid kind of
He's like
deserved it.
fucking Batman. Is he? Like,
One of the first
like
fights.
Robert Downey Jr. in there. Like I'm gonna make these weapons.
One of the first school fights I remember getting into, that kid I found out had like a roll of nickels
Yeah,
in
to
both
make your hands
hands.
a bit
Yeah,
heavier, and then like
it's like I didn't know that's something we were able to do.
Or a lighter is good for that too. It makes your hand a little stiffer, so there's no give.
It was my first time. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I got held in, like, in school suspension
Sips.
for like 3 days right after Columbine happened. Because, like, the principals were like, just in case you got any new ideas. You know, so like and then I got expelled because I like they.
Because I
wouldn't
did
even-
get an idea. Because I
brought-
did.
I brought a
'Cause then
trench
I
coat and a gun to
stabbed-
school.
You're breaking things, Trey. Jesus.
Yeah, Trey, there's flyers on there, man.
Like, what do you do? God, we've wrecked
Fix it,
the
Trey.
whole
Oh,
set.
fix it.
I'm sorry.
Wrecking things.
This is actually all just a nuanced way to be like, everyone look at the poster. We have
Yeah,
a poster.
Trey, you knocked down the poster for our show Saturday, November 15th.
It's at Activist
7:30
Kitchen.
PM. Activist Kitchen, the getaway show.
I just got too excited. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
what is the whole deal with the
Is this
The
for the
getaway
crime is the
thing.
podcast, and then the show's
perfect
the
crime?
getting away
the
with it?
getaway?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're good.
And then
We're
you
good?
guys will
What's
never
the-
do this again.
Do you know they caught the Louvre guys?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they caught them
Like
like
2 of the 3.
That's like, man,
You
that
wanted
was
them
the
to get
cool.
away.
Yeah,
That's a cool crime.
that really is.
No one really got hurt.
The boldness to go.
Into the Louvre.
We're just gonna like. I
Daytime.
wonder. Well, I wonder if they wore high visibility vests.
They did. They took a little apple seed, like the
Yeah.
extendable ones,
Oh.
and they just went through a 3rd-story window and just beelined it to the
Yeah, but
jewels.
they just pretended like they were like working there, and people were like, oh, I guess they're like doing maintenance or something. Oh, they got the high visibility vests on.
What's the best bank robbery movie you've ever seen where you're like, that would work in real life?
I think Heat.
Fantastic answer.
Good one.
Inside Man, I've always thought was like the best one. Have you seen that?
Oh,
with
is this
Din-
the one where he just sleeps in the
Yes!
wall?
Where
That's
the-
a great one. I've
yeah.
never seen Heat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Whoa.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
Mad at me.
It's about an hour longer than it needs to
Yeah,
be.
Heat is like really good the first 2 hours, and then hour 3, it's like almost a different movie.
It's a slog.
I love this fact about it though, but like the gunfire scene when like the final one where they're in downtown, like they still teach that in like Army Ranger School for like how to actively suppress fire while retreating and stuff. Always thought that was neat.
Yeah.
Is Heat the one with great ass? Is that that one?
Probably that sounds like an Al Pacino thing.
Yeah.
He did that out of nowhere too. That wasn't even like directed.
She's got a great ass.
And you got your head all the way up in it. I've seen this scene many times.
I saw a clip. Somebody had a.
Never saw the scene where he has his head up her ass. I never saw that.
That's in the bonus feature.
I would have watched that.
But I saw a clip of somebody snuck a camcorder in like opening night
Yes, that's
for
what I
that
just
movie.
saw, like, a
Yeah, and
couple
it's
days
like
ago.
the whole audience is just dying laughing. Like, she's got a great ass!
His eyes really almost come out of his head.
Yeah.
I always just like to think that Al Pacino never even's been given a script for any of the movies he's done, and they're just like, this is the gist, just do your thing, and he just goes off. Your thing about Al Pacino always
Oh,
makes me
yeah.
fucking laugh,
Al
though.
Pacino's dad's name is Sal Pacino.
Is that
That's 100% true. And that makes me laugh all day, every day. Just Al and Sal Pacino. And it's more fun when you like Alfredo and Salfredo Pacino.
Now I'm just wondering if his kid's name is El Pacino. We're just taking one letter off each time until you just get to Pacino.
Dunkachino.
Oh, that's actually funny as fuck.
Fucking Al and Sal Pacino.
You know
I think-
Tsunami's full name is Jonathan Tsunami.
Is that
Yes.
Disney
Yeah.
movie where he's the
I never saw it.
surfer?
Yeah.
Which one?
Johnny Tsunami?
He goes from like
Johnny
I think he's like a
Tsunami?
surfer that goes to Canada or the
Or
Canada.
other way around.
That's Point Break.
Yeah.
That's actually Cool Runnings.
No.
Cool Runnings, one of the
Again,
greatest
never seen
movies there. What?
I don't.
Get out.
How old are you?
Get out.
I was
Get out.
1996, 29.
Like, you've never seen Cool Runnings.
It's no.
Next you're going to
They
say
show
you've
it on
never
a lot of
seen
airplanes.
Next you're going to say you've never seen Xenon Girl of the 21st
I've
Century.
seen that many times.
Dude, zoom, zoom,
It's a
zoom.
great movie.
But have you ever seen
Next, you're gonna
Xeno
tell
Warrior
me you've
Princess?
never seen Three Ninjas Kickback.
Have you ever
Is that
seen
real?
Surf Ninjas?
Surf Ninjas, great movie.
Pretty
It's also real?
fantastic.
Yes.
Yes.
You ever
fuck are
seen
you talking
Surf's Up? The
just
animated
saw that for the first
animated comedy with Robin Williams as a penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surf Ninjas, great movie. It's
It's Surfing Ninjas.
yeah, it's ninjas and they surf to an island. I think Rob Schneider's the
Rob
bad
Schneider's
guy.
in it.
Uh,
One of
Still is
the
the bad
main guy was a Ninja Turtle.
Yes.
He originally played Donatello in the first one, and he kicked so much ass they gave him a speaking human role.
Yeah. They're like,
In
you know
the
what? You
second
don't even
one.
got to be a turtle in this.
Nope.
We know it's ocean themed, so the turtle would actually work. But you don't got to even be a turtle.
Surf ninja sounds like a derogatory term that
Yeah, I thought
surfers
you were
would give
translating.
to people. Like, oh, that guy over there, he's just a surf ninja, you know.
Yeah. He's always swooping in on our
He's
spots.
just swooping.
Wasn't like Leslie Nielsen the bad guy in that?
I think he might have been.
Yeah,
And then
Like,
Three
wearing
Ninjas Kick Back.
samurai shit.
Three Ninjas Kick Back. Racially ambiguous, but mostly white kids. Like 3 of them.
Okay.
And then I think their granddad, is
He's the dude from
Is,
the
like,
end
kinda
of Big Trouble in Little China.
yeah. And then he teaches them karate, and then he gives them
got that weird
he gives
eye.
them nicknames. It was a Colt, Tum Tum, and Rocky, I think.
That is correct.
Tum Tum did not. Colt and Rocky sound badass. Tum Tum sounds like a little fatty fat.
Tum
Yeah,
Tum
man,
is like
look.
a guy that, like, I'm thinking big
Tum
6'9"
Tum.
Samoan.
No,
Tum Tum is the youngest and steals the goddamn
yeah.
show.
I believe
Because he's the Michelangelo. He is the fuck up.
He's a
but
party
I'm
dude.
going
He's a
to.
silly guy.
I'm
But
going
he's got
to.
a heart of gold.
I'm going to.
He's cool but loose.
But he's the guy that's like he's the fuck up, but then he's going to become the champion.
Okay.
You know?
And he always has a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
Well,
Tum
of
Tum's
course,
great.
his name's Tum Tum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He sounds like he's made of like chewing gum. He
And
sounds
these
soft.
movies, to my memory,
You're made of chewing gum. How dare you besmirch the good
Nothing
name
about
of
Tum
Tum
Tum's soft. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He's a good-looking guy. Tum Tum sounds like he's like a real rough on the outside, but he's got
Tum
like
Tum was
finger
like-
paints on the side. and it's
Tum Tum was
beautiful.
like 9 years old.
Good. He's what is
Yeah.
he from the streets?
No, they're white.
I've never
actually-
seen this.
He
He's
movie.
still had a big penis, but he was
course.
9
I'm pretty
years
sure
old.
I'm pretty sure they had to save them all in Three Ninjas Kickback.
There were like 4 or 5 of those movies. And
Yeah.
Rob Schneider did all of them.
This
Yeah.
is Rob
Boy, he
Schneider
really
from,
fell off.
Like Gigolo? Bigelow?
Deuce Bigelow.
No,
yeah.
this is
Eh.
young Rob Schneider, pre all of that. He like
Pre-becoming
has
a
a
weird
shaved head.
He's fucking weird now.
he has a shaved head and like he's dyeing it funny colors. Like he's like he's one of the surf ninjas.
Next, you're gonna tell me you've never seen Double Dragon.
Nope.
You've never seen
See,
Double
what
Dragon?
you
Nope.
making this shit up?
You've
No,
never-
yeah.
Double
it was
Dragon,
bad.
fantastic video. You've seen Double Dragon? No,
Is that the one with
No,
that's
Street
Double
Fighter.
Impact.
with Tim Curry? And
Double
That was-
Impact.
Oh,
you're-
with Dennis Rodman.
yes,
Yeah.
Double Impact with Dennis Rodman is great. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dennis Rodman team up there. It's a buddy cop, hilarious.
So much fun.
Double Dragon
Fuck is Dennis
is a
Dennis Rodman
post-apocalyptic.
Do you not
is
know
a
who Dennis
former
Rodman is for real?
famous basketball player. I believe
Yeah,
he
he's
played
the
with Michael
worm.
Jordan.
Next, you're gonna tell
He's
me
the
you don't know who
greatest
Barack Obama is.
Who's that? Who's that?
He was no. I don't know, dude.
Double Dragon, great movie though.
This is a ninja movie. There's a lot of karate movies tonight.
Double
lot of
Dragon
movies.
was a video game first, and then they were like, "We're gonna make it a movie," and it's
Based on the success of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah,
What a
which
piece
Oh.
of shit that is.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
yeah.
I
You
saw
know what?
one
I
of
thought
these.
this was a
It
safe
was a
space.
piece of shit
It was
movie.
a turd.
First of all,
It was a turd sandwich.
It was fun.
It
It
was
was
fun.
bad.
It was
John
a fun.
Leguizamo
every-
as an Italian's great.
Everybody who made that movie is quoted as saying that was the worst experience they've ever had making a movie. And that includes Dennis Hopper, who was in anything. He would do anything for money
You know,
on film.
in the Super Mario Brothers movie, they take down the Twin Towers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like,
What do you mean?
That's-
King Koopa is like, he takes him to the topside realm, and he's like, "Oh, this is my plan. Oh, you see what I can do?" And he turns around, and the Twin Towers are behind him because it's pre-2001, and then he destroys the towers.
King
true.
Kupamea was actually who was behind.
That's where Osama bin Laden got his idea.
Yeah, was this a big movie
He
in the Middle East?
It was a big movie in the Middle East.
If you really want to look
You know
into
what else
it,
was a big
if you really
movie
wanna look
in-
into it, you know who the number one funder of the Super Mario Brothers movie was?
Al
The
Qaeda.
CIA.
Oh, I thought
That checks
Al Qaeda. Yeah, when they killed
Al Franken.
when they killed Osama bin Laden,
No,
they
I'm good.
found
I gotta drive
they
later.
found a hard drive just full of terabytes and terabytes of porn, and then multiple copies of the Super Mario Brothers.
Can we say it?
And one hard DVD of In the Army Now.
You know what I do? You know what I do respect? Hey man, Pauly Shore, great movie. I do respect no child porn on Bin Laden's computer,
Yeah, God, who would have thought that that's a bar that you had
Just
to set?
regular porn.
right?
Just
I mean, good for
regular
him.
old-fashioned.
Seems like all these.
So at that point, who's better, Bin Laden or
the
Trump?
U.S. government.
Like,
I'm gonna go Bin Laden.
yeah.
He had a cooler house, and a lot of his porn, I'm not joking, was black women. Like
Good for him.
Most of it was like round and brown. Like
Who
shit
would
like
have
that.
thought he was so
yeah.
progressive?
Yeah. Bin
He's
Laden
a
progressive
guy. Only on like a couple things though.
Really anti-child porn.
Yeah.
You know, this is not a popular thought, but it is arguable. It's pretty factual that when we did have Kid Fuck Island, the world was a better place.
I mean, we had to send those bad kids somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop all the school shooters.
well, not only, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying the people that are making the world bad right now were a little busy.
Banging kids.
And now,
Kind of like the ancient Aztec sacrifices.
yeah. And now they've shut it. They shut down.
Every culture has its own.
Sacrifices have to be made for the greater good.
I mean,
every culture has its own Aztec sacrifice. Every eon of humanity has that. Ours was Epstein Island, and now that they've taken that away, humanity has begun
It's
to
turned
fall.
into this weird, like the Jerry Seinfeld episode where they all agree not to masturbate. Like, now that's what's happening, and they're all just getting pissy and like, nukes! It's like, just...
Yeah, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I kind of see where you're coming from. Because once they stopped doing the human sacrifices, the Aztecs started to fall.
They disappeared.
Yeah.
But also, I feel
what are we
like
fighting for?
juvie used to be like a deterrent. Like, oh, you don't want to be a bad kid, you're going to go to juvie. And now nobody gives a shit. But, like, can you imagine if you had a bad kid and it's like, if you don't shape up, we're shipping you off to Fuck Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's private jet's waiting just for a kid like you.
I
Keep
think-
on testing me.
I think you'd see kids start turning it around immediately.
Yeah, and it's not like we actually care about kids. Like,
No.
it's Halloween. Freddy Krueger's all over everything, and that guy is Knife Hands McKidfuck.
Yeah, he was
and
a pedophile.
People love him.
Was he?
On
That
account
was
of
he was a pedophile. That's why he
the
got
whole
burned.
movie.
That's the whole. It gets kind of
He's
glossed
He's
over.
knife fucking children to death, and then the parents are like, burn him! And they do, and then instead of going after the parents for revenge, he's like, I'm gonna fuck these kids in their sleep.
I've never seen this movie either.
But he says a one-liner.
What do you just read? Like
I do read it.
You're a
What do you-
reader?
Gay. I'm reading Deliverance. I'm not gonna watch it.
You're reading Deliverance.
I don't want to watch it.
What's that one?
pretty
scene where
good.
he's
Burt
like,
Reynolds
I
is
want
pretty
you to
great.
squeal
Yeah.
like a
So is
pig.
John
Yeah, that's-
Travolta.
He's just reading that. Just
That's on
Ned
the cover
Beatty.
of the book.
squeal like a pig.
Yeah, to challenge one's manhood via like basically rape. And
Yeah.
apparently him and the character that John Voight plays both get raped, no?
No, just Ned Beatty.
Who the fuck is Ned? Is that the nerd
This
guy?
is-
Ned Beatty's the fat guy that gets raped. He gets
Yeah,
called a piggy.
Ew.
because
Wow.
he's fat.
You know what
Well,
we're seeing
hillbillies.
right now in this? What I feel like we're really seeing is the difference of private school and public
Come
school.
on, man. I can't just be younger than you?
No.
No, some
'cause
of
Trey's
these-
the same fucking age as you, and he's seen most of these.
Trey, how old are
things.
you?
I'm 31.
Oh, we are at the same age. Fuck.
Yeah, it's just private school and public school right
I
now.
mean,
I
I
went to
also
public school for most of the time.
Oh, did
I went to
you?
private school for high school.
I
right?
went
I was
to-
too obsessed with women. They were
oh,
like, go to an all-boys school.
For a third of the time, for the majority of the things you remember.
I'm pretty sure every high school aged boy was obsessed with women and still somehow managed to watch some stuff.
we just didn't have cable or internet, so like every
How
weekend
the
we'd
fuck
go.
did you watch more movies?
Trey
We'd
didn't
go
have
to
cable or
family-
internet, still watch more movies
Because
than
every
you.
weekend
you
we'd go to
fucking nerd.
family. We'd go to Family Video. You remember Family Video? They always had those dollar.
No, we had proper home video stores.
We had so I remember at
Blockbuster.
first it
Well,
was
no,
our
we
grocery store had the VHS rental store. That was fun. That was around the time Pirates of the Caribbean came out. I
Great
remember.
movie. Holds up great.
Glad that you've seen that one.
Yeah. Finally.
Glad
Finally
you got
we
there.
find a movie.
Glad you got there. You mean the blockbuster hit of 2001? But then, like, they went out of business. We had a Blockbuster. Somehow Family Video was the last one that survived. And
It's because they were used to doing that. Blockbuster was so used to being the star of the show that when they stopped being the star, they're like,
I think the thing that Blockbuster didn't have that a lot of because we had one, it wasn't like Family Video, but it was like smaller independent video store. But they would always do like
Great
$1
porn selection.
Tuesdays or something, and you would do $1 Tuesdays, and then all the poor people would come in and go, "Oh, we're getting movies for $1. Might as well get like 3 or 4 of them."
Oh.
And then you're busy with the fucking kids, and then that $1 movie's supposed to come back the next day. And a week later, your dad's screaming at your mom, being like, "You didn't take these fucking movies back!" And now they got to pay like $45 in late fees on those 4 movies they rented for $1 a piece.
The trick to that
Plus
is
the $7
you
extra
have-
dollars
you
for
have
not
separate-
rewinding.
Yeah.
You have separate accounts for every single member in your family, and you wait. So the first one, if you get a $80 in late fees, you just start written under the other name, and then you wait long
Yeah, we
enough,
used to do
and
that.
eventually they'd be like, "Hey, come back to us, and we'll forgive your late fees," and then you just start back over.
Is Jordan Peterson running this this movie store in your head?
Make your damn bed and return your damn movies.
That's what Jordan Peterson sounds like. I just read his subtitles.
Jordan Peterson
Yeah,
sounds
God,
like
what's with you and reading, dude? Holy shit!
I work in a fucking
Even-
factory. I can't hear shit. I gotta
Even
read.
when you're
I
watching
literally
things.
used to work in factories, and I still would watch movies.
All right, listen though, I do have to, like 20% of the country can't read right now. Like 100%
Yeah, let's
actually
get that.
Yeah, that's the
illiterate.
private school flex, dude. I can read like a
So-
motherfucker.
I'm gonna say kudos for reading. Shame you both a little bit for discouraging reading or mocking reading, and then we can move on.
I just am old school about it, where I'm like, nerd. You
Yeah.
fucking, I'd rather watch a movie.
This is the VHS shit. You guys didn't have the option for subtitles. on
Literally,
your-
what are you? I had VHS. I lived through
I
the
get it.
HD DVD
That's a
phase.
good point, man. I never
You
even
guys-
thought of that.
VHS people had to really pay attention to film because you didn't get the option of just like, what are they saying? I'm gonna watch from the kitchen. No, for me it was just subtitles, and I can just kind of like look up and be like, that's what he's saying.
Well, also, like, I'm just thinking for deaf people,
That sucks.
like DVDs had to be a fucking game changer for them.
See, I'm a hero to deaf people. I'm all about reading. They get that shit, no problem.
Don't spend.
I think
this
Helen
like you're
Keller's
the,
the
good guy.
hero to deaf people. Like,
What?
I think Helen Keller's like deaf people's hero. Like, damn, she did it all.
Wasn't she
Okay,
blind, too?
what
She was deaf, dumb, and blind.
was she, or was she just from Alabama?
It could go either
She's a
way.
You know,
American?
because like.
Yeah, what? You went to private school? How do you
Teach us
not know
about Helen
this?
Keller. It was an all-boys school. I'm not hearing about women's heroes.
Whoa.
That's a good school.
All right, Billy left.
But-
Bailey went to go. He's gonna come back with the gnome under. It's just the gnome
think-
comes back. Oh
You
my
think?
God.
You think Helen Keller product of incest?
I think Helen Keller was faking it.
Think she's faking?
I think she was just lying.
I didn't think that until you said it. She was from Alabama, and now maybe.
Because it's like, how do you end up with blind, deaf, and like mute? I think she's a mute too.
Yeah.
Well,
So how do you end up with that outside of incest? That sounds like a brother sister
did she have,
fucking.
Somebody
like,
else
club
was
feet and
peeing.
shit?
What?
Or possibly
club
dropping a
feet.
Dugan.
I think it'd be funny if you leave, but then when it comes back, it's just the gnome, and you're just voicing it over the whole
Oh,
time.
he was there. I'll be back again.
Gotta pee.
Yeah. Don't care about your not being a woman, Helen Keller.
But I think Helen Keller could have been product of incest.
I think that makes perfect sense.
Or she was just faking it.
You really think she the whole time from the age of 0 she was just like, I can just get away with
I
this?
mean, I'm not even convinced she was real. That's my conspiracy theory: is that it's just big,
Helen
a big
Keller truther?
the ADL is making her up, and they're like, no, anybody can do it. See, and then they make this. It's like Jesus, like they made him up. Like, should we pause till Billy gets back, or
I still,
If you
I'm
guys
still
wanna take a
thinking of like, what did deaf people just not really watch movies until DVDs came out?
I think they do lip reading. Because
That's-
from what I hear,
Well, people speak off screen sometimes.
All the time.
Do you think deaf people are way okay?
I don't know if I know a single deaf person. Do they exist?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, they're real.
I've known several.
that's my
You know
new
what I don't think
conspiracy.
is real though? Fucking people with like amputations.
Skeeve me out.
They're fucking. Have you ever been to Joshua Tree, dude? That's like the world capital of fucking amputations.
Really?
I don't know why. I've been in. Every time I go to Joshua Tree, I'm like, oh, I want to go to the sourdough spot, and I'm just gonna go get some bread. Everyone in the line's missing a limb.
Coincidentally, a lot of war veterans live in Joshua Tree.
That makes
so-
sense.
Yeah, they retire out there.
They retire out there because it's just they know how to
They
be left
miss the
Because
alone.
it also kind of looks like Iraq.
They miss they're like, I left my leg in
Yeah.
Iraq. I'm gonna live here.
That's crazy.
But what's the worst?
Amputation. You got?
Like, not even for you to have, but for you to see.
Oh God.
You know?
Like the have you seen people that get skin cancer on their nose and get their whole fucking nose chopped off? That's pretty unnerving.
Oh, like that, like half a face guy from fucking
Boardwalk Empire. Hell yeah, that was.
I'm guessing you haven't seen.
You haven't
that
seen
as well.
Boardwalk Empire, the 2000.
I like Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, you've seen the
I went to private
2008
school
hit
with the guy named
show.
Fucking HBO. I know about
That's
Boardwalk
true.
Empire.
You were well off, Leo.
Yeah, my dad was a shoe salesman that was very good at selling shoes.
Well, apparently not. He could only afford to buy you books.
You couldn't afford a DVD player.
Couldn't afford a cheap ass DVD. My family was poor as fuck. We had 4 DVD players.
Yeah, next thing
not
you
to
know,
brag.
next thing you know, his dad didn't even buy the books. He had a fucking library card, like a real
library?
pauper.
I like Boardwalk Empire. I like the fucking Steve Buscemi.
I like Michael Shannon. He's in. Oh, sorry. I like Michael Shannon because he's in that. Because I think he's just Michael Shannon in every single thing he's in. He just is a crazy fucking dude. Michael Shannon was. Maybe you saw. What was that? Zack Snyder. He's Zod in that. Did you ever see that?
In the Superman movie?
Yeah.
He's the one that Superman kills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Zod.
I know that guy.
Okay.
Oh wait, Michael Shannon. He's the guy. He's from.
He's also
He's
in
in Boardwalk
He's
Empire.
also in Boardwalk
I
Empire.
forgot about that.
I don't think
He's
you've
the,
seen
like,
Boardwalk
yeah, no.
I
Empire.
saw Boardwalk and my dad liked
So
it a
you're
lot.
telling me you forgot
I don't
about
believe
Michael
you.
Shannon? You forgot about Michael Shannon in a creepy hotel room, slowly take his shirt off, and then beat his own back with a belt or a whip of some sort.
Oh yeah.
This is
I liked
Da
it
Vinci
better
Code.
when Paul did. Yeah, I was gonna say I liked it when Paul Bettany did it better in Da Vinci Code.
Oh, Michael Shannon doing it was pretty brutal.
I didn't watch the Da Vinci Code.
Did you ever see that Michael Shannon did this
don't
movie
know.
where it's
No, I'm
like
surprised.
you can't tell if he's having a schizophrenic episode or there's actually like the end times Noah flood level kind of thing coming, and so he starts building this storm shelter, and his whole family's like, "You got to stop building that shelter," and he's like, "There's a storm a coming," and then a storm does come, but everybody lives, so it's kind of like, great movie. Great
Talking about
movie.
Steve Almighty.
Yeah, that's actually it. Yeah.
Like, he's talking about Click.
Are you thinking about Evan Almighty?
Yeah, that one.
The second
Steve
one.
Almighty's the second one, right?
Evan.
Evan Almighty's the second.
Steve
one.
Almighty's the third one where it's Job.
Bruce Almighty's the first one.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. Saw that.
He saw that one, guys.
Jim Carrey was big when we were
Bruce,
children.
Bruce Almighty.
Oh,
Makes
so
fun
you're
with
you're a
Dick and
fair weather movie fan. Like if it makes X amount of dollars at the box
if
office,
it's a
you're like, I
huge
guess I'll watch it.
Box office success. But
No, but
Surf
seriously,
Ninja
can I
just wasn't
have
good
that
enough for you.
gnome?
No. That's his gnome. You gotta respect the gnome. What the fuck does fair weather
I'm gonna
mean?
get that gnome.
Like a fair weather fan when baseball, like you're only a fan of them when they're successful.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
Dodgers in the World Series, so now your Dodgers hat comes
Like
out.
you don't
but
watch
they're not in the
cinema for the
playoffs.
love of the game. You watch cinema because it's like, well, it made
When
$1
they said
billion.
Sinners was gonna be a good movie. I gotta go watch it.
Sinners was a fantastic movie.
I love Sinners.
That one scene.
Very
though, where they
easy to
haven't seen it.
masturbate to.
Haven't seen it.
Especially if you're Bin Laden, dude. A lot of black women.
I will say that what's
Big
his name?
fat
Jack
ass.
O'Connor. He's
No,
the
they can
Irish
hear it,
dude
trust
who's the bad guy in it. The only bad guys in the movie are white, but
Nice.
like the
Welcome
The
change.
Klan?
the clan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
But like he starts doing Rocky Road to Dublin outside, and in the theater, I'm just like, Sarah's elbowing me. She's like, "You're identifying with the wrong characters in this movie, Trey."
Whoa, you can't identify with your own culture? You know?
Like what? Like oh.
It's not inherently evil. They just happen to be evil.
Well, they do make a distinction. The vampires are not racist. The white people are racist. The vampire dude, he like
Ugly.
makes a whole point where he's like, "Oh no. We just want to come in and sing with you. These guys want to kill you. We just want to sing with you." And you're like, "All right."
I kind of don't believe you
Well,
because you're a white person.
Is this a musical? I've never seen it.
it's a really good
Oh, you've
movie.
never seen a movie, dude?
Whoa,
piece of
hey,
shit?
you just don't
Yeah.
come with
Wow.
us. He named off 15 movies, and you were just
He
like,
made up like 3 of them. He was just like,
you
No,
turned
those are
into
all
an
real movies.
astronomer. You were like, oh wow, I never heard of that. What's that up there?
Never seen fucking Cradle to the Grave? Like, what are you talking
Cradle
I've
to
seen
the
Cradle to the
Grave,
Grave. Great movie.
phenomenal movie.
Never
Bruce Lee,
You've never seen Cradle to the Grave?
DMX. Dude,
As
DMX.
soon as I found out DMX was in it, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching Con Air.
What the
You're
fuck?
an asshole
What
if you
the
don't watch
fuck?
Con Air.
Whoa.
You
What?
s-
You got
You're
tied
not
a ribbon
watching
around the
Con Air
old
for
oak
what
tree.
reason now?
I don't know.
In the words of DMX, I'm gonna give it to you. like Romeo Must Die,
Con
great
Air.
movie. Cradle to the Grave, great movie. DMX and Jet Li had a string of bangers, dude.
Jet Li's in fucking Con Air.
No,
Jet Li
not
is in
Con Air.
Cradle to the Grave.
I think he's also in Romeo Must Die.
Yeah.
Oh.
This one where Leonardo DiCaprio speaks like Old English while also having a pistol.
That's Django Unchained.
I'll give you my.
No, I think you're thinking of Blood Diamond.
Oh no! Oh, you mean
No, you're thinking of Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah.
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio's not in Hotel Rwanda.
No, but he should have been.
Yeah.
He would have made it better.
Oh, you're talking about
Doesn't
Gangs
he
in New
improve?
York. Is what you're talking about.
That, see that one? That's a good movie.
No,
I
you're
did
thinking
not
of
think
Last
that
of the
was a great
Mohicans.
You did not like Gangs in New York,
No.
dude. I got chills. When
I
you threw
also-
up.
It's
What was-
real fucking long.
What was the movie?
I'll
we just-
say that. It is.
It's too long.
When it came out, when it originally fucking came out, they had to have it on 2 DVDs, the movie. Not the bonus shit, not the... You had to take out the DVD at a certain point in the movie, put in DVD number 2, because the movie was too fucking long for one DVD. That's wrong.
Do you remember that with like VHS movies?
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember we
Oh,
had
the
Roots.
double?
Yeah, we had Roots. That was 3.
Yeah.
That was 3
Roots
VHS.
was 3. We had a Braveheart. That was 2.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Titanic.
Gone with the Wind was 2. Titanic was 2.
Titanic was 2.
I've read Gone with the Wind.
Cool.
So gay. So gay.
It's a beautiful story.
It is.
I'm in the middle of The Stand, and it's about as thick as the Houston phone book, and it's been phenomenal. Okay, what? We're talking about movies. We're
Yeah,
talking
see, not
about
a lot-
books.
Not a lot of love when you.
I'm
talk
not a
about the
big.
books.
I'm not a big book guy.
To be fair, I'm listening to it, so
That's
There you
not
go.
the same.
There you go.
I like to.
You remember your roots. Never leave
Yeah.
your roots.
No.
This is very anti-deaf people of you.
Do you ever?
Yeah, man. Honestly,
they don't get a fuck about.
Well,
like
here's the thing.
audiobooks now.
it's kind of like
I think deaf people.
I
are
think
only
it's
reading
ruder
books.
to the deaf guy to be reading the book. Because then the deaf guy is like, you have the option to hear it. Just fucking hear it, man. Like, stop trying to pretend to be me, like you sympathize with me or something. I gotta do this. The deaf guy would rather be listening.
This is someone on the bus being like, "You have a card, don't get on the bus."
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair.
I still think The Crow is overrated.
God,
Just
guys-
because that guy died, who
damn
gives?
it.
Thank
a fuck?
you.
Who
And also,
gives a
like,
fuck?
Oh my
I'll
God.
give you
I've
that,
never
like,
seen
at
it.
the time it came out, sure, fine. But that story has been told 1.5 million different ways.
What is the story? I don't know.
Guy gets killed
Never
brutally,
seen The
comes
Crow.
back. There's 6 of them.
There's 6 The Crows.
They're all the same quality.
Like, no, that's fucking.
That is not true because Edward Furlong is in one of them.
You're
Bill
getting,
Scar,
like,
or what,
you're
the
getting
hot
real
one.
close to me putting on a black trench coat and some makeup and then taking a lot of vengeance on you. Like, The Crow, great movie. The first one, very good movie. Subsequent after that, not so good.
The hot Skarsgård from True Blood is the new Crow.
And that one's
He's
dog
not
shit.
the hot Skarsgård. That's
Oh,
the Pennywise
yes, he
the
is.
clown.
No.
No,
That's
he's
the
Bill.
Yeah.
The
The
hot
hot
one-
one's not in the Crow. It's
Bill Skarsgård.
It's
Oh,
Bill
I thought it was the
Skarsgård,
hot
you
one.
No.
fucking
Damn.
jackass.
Damn.
But no, the original Crow movie
You
is great.
stupid idiot.
Basically, a guy and his girlfriend get brutally murdered by this gang, and then the guy gets kind of possessed by like a magical crow, and he gets special revenge powers, and then he goes out and he kills all the gang members.
But
He's
then
half
as
Asian.
no, what?
He was Bruce Lee's
It's
kid.
Bruce Lee kid, Brandon Lee.
Yeah. He got
Oh my
shot
God.
while they were
By
making the
by
movie.
Yeah, by a falsely badly made prop. gun,
He
right?
was
Yeah.
doing. They did what happened on Rust before it was cool.
Yeah.
Like,
No, well, I think with them, Rust, it was like, I think
Alec
they were
Baldwin
using
did it on
actual like
purpose.
bullets. With the Crow, they said that the barrel was like they didn't clean the barrel properly, and then so then there was like little metal shards in the barrel, and then
well,
when the
even on
blank
those-
goes off,
even on those blanks, you have to be a certain distance because it still does have force behind it. Like
Yeah.
there's powder and stuff in there, but there's no. Projectile.
well, he wasn't like up close on him when he shot him. It was like a distance away.
Oh, sorry.
It was like a few feet. Like he was a decent distance away. I think they used the take where he got shot.
That's
in
pretty
the
cool.
movie,
That's
too.
I mean, you have to use that if it's like, oh, he died. We want it to look
Because
like
they're
he
like, man,
died.
he fucking really made it look like he got shot, right? And he's like, "We got
That's
really
some good
shot."
acting right there. What school did he go to?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Was this like the last scene they shot? How the fuck did they finish the movie?
I will say
Editing.
I think it was like close to the end of the movie, or close to the end of the shooting that they did that scene in the film. And I think a lot of the other scenes they were like doing a lot of like, we're gonna just shoot this from behind, kind of like we're not gonna go full on.
Now that I'm kind of wondering, maybe they killed him on purpose, because if it's like the last scene that they're shooting, then they did the entire movie. But the scene where they shoot him is like one of the first scenes in the movie. They did it backwards.
No, it's not one of the first scenes in the movie.
Yeah, where he gets shot out of the building.
No, that's not where he died. That's not the scene he died in.
That was the scene that he died in.
No.
Can we get a fact check on this?
The scene that he died in is the one where he's in the bedroom
Yeah.
and the guy's like,
We were talking about the same scenes.
no, where he's in the bad guy's bedroom as
All
the
right,
crow.
pull the crow up. Let's go.
What scene did Brandon Lee was Brandon Lee killed in The Crow?
You know who gets a lot
It's
of
when he
work?
was in like the bedroom and he fucking shows up in the. You've never seen the movie.
Why are you looking at me?
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Who?
Warwick Davis.
I like that guy.
He's great.
Yeah, but he's always the
always
same
gets-
thing.
I thought it was Warwick
Little-
Davies.
No,
It's
Warwick
Warwick Davis.
He gets a lot of. I was just saying, you know who gets a lot of work is Warwick Davis.
He had a show on HBO where he was
Yeah.
like the agent for all the little people.
Oh yeah.
And he would just take all the work for himself.
Do you think him and Peter Dinklage have beef or no?
Dude, who would? I mean, in a fight, I'm taking fucking Dinklage.
Yeah, I think Dinklage is.
Have you heard?
No,
have
I
you
think
Dinklage
Dinklage
has
is a
more
pussy.
proportional shaped limbs,
Have you?
Yeah, he's
have
a
you?
better shape.
like size limbs.
Have you heard Brad Williams talking about Peter Dinklage?
No.
There's beef there.
Really?
Oh my God. Brad
Really?
Williams at one point calls him the king of the dwarfs, and it's like, what the fuck? Okay,
Well,
whatever.
yeah, I mean,
Does it seem
he's
insulting?
like he's crushing acting wise.
But it was in regards to like that Snow White, and they were like, oh, do you have anything to say about them using real dwarves versus like CGI dwarves or whatever? And Peter
Yeah.
Dinklage came out and was like, I'm against it because they should only be offering us, which is fine. That's a good argument. Fine. But Brad Williams comes out and he's like, what is he, fucking King Dwarf? How is he the one that says everything's okay or not okay? I don't agree with that. Damn it.
You're gonna knock over this.
You're
board.
breaking shit again.
Trey, you're breaking this board that conveniently has a flyer for our show Saturday,
November 15th at the Activist Kitchen.
7:30 p.m. The Getaway Show, November 15th, Activist Kitchen. Be there or be square.
Sponsored by Maxwell Farms.
Sponsored by Maxwell Farms.
Free weed, free entry, free beer. Come through.
Shout out Maxwell Farms.
So what is this perfect crime we're doing?
The idea of this just you guys are a crew of criminals and we're doing a heist and then we get away with it and then we never work together.
I think
All right.
identity theft is the best crime.
Here's
like
my-
it's-
Identity theft?
Yeah, think about it. You go to a homeless person. You give them $20 to fill out a survey. You get tell me where you're from, your mother's maiden name, social security. You go and set up an account. You get a new social security for them. You
Why
do
is
an
it got to be a
ID.
homeless person?
Because they're not using banking and stuff like that. You establish a good credit history with them. All of a sudden, 3 months later, you have them with a 750 credit score. You can get loans, and then you just disappear.
Did you ever see the Shawshank Redemption? That's what he just described.
Is that what happens in the Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
I thought someone just tries to crawl through a hole.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
The
hold
crow?
on.
The crow?
The Brandon Lee said the flashback scene was during the characters Eric Darvin was killed in the apartment by the thugs.
He's killed by ducks?
By the,
Yes.
The thugs.
By the thugs.
Where he was, and that was the scene that he was killed.
Yeah, for the.
And that's in the beginning of the movie. Come at me,
Is it in the
bitch.
beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't shoot movies sequentially. It's not
Yeah,
like.
that's true.
That's why I'm starting to think maybe they
A
killed
lot of
him.
times they shoot movies backwards, depending on like if you have to do like beard and hair and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Like
Who's-
if
who's
your
to say?
character has like a beard for like the fucking second half of the movie, they'll shoot that first.
But I mean, they're not
Yeah,
making
shape.
you grow a beard. There are makeup
would
and
take too much time.
prosthetics.
Some people will grow a real beard.
Tom
beard?
Tom Hanks on the FedEx movie. He didn't.
Castaway?
Yeah, that's what it's called. That whole movie is just
Philadelphia.
that whole movie is just an advertisement for FedEx.
They crash a fucking plane.
Yeah, but some of those packages still make it to their destination.
He delivers.
He
some of
does
those
deliver
bags.
some of them. And he's like, "Yeah, sorry, it took a little while." And they're like, "Oh, fuck. Okay, thank you."
That's insane. You guys think that? Okay, what would you say earlier that? Who gives a fuck? You think movies are getting worse without Weinstein? Because people aren't really working for their roles.
He's coming back. They're all coming back.
Didn't he die?
No, he got released.
Harvey Weinstein got released from prison?
He got released. Bill Cosby got released.
Boys are back in town.
Movies are about to get good, baby.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's coming back. You can fact check me on it. He's coming.
Oh, I bet.
I found out I like that Dogma movie, the Kevin Smith movie, and for a while you could not find it. God damn it! For a while you could not find
You didn't
it.
see Dogma?
No,
I saw Clerks 1 and 2.
but you didn't see Dogma.
I saw Mallrats.
But you didn't see.
Are
the
you
Dogma.
Didn't see Dogma.
But here's the thing. You're also about to tell him that for like 20 years you
couldn't find it.
watch that movie because it wasn't available.
Yeah, you had to pirate it.
You want to? So
You couldn't watch it for like 20 years. So,
So it's not
but
Mallrats.
you can now.
I saw Mallrats.
So I wouldn't give him shit for not seeing the movie that no one could see for
Dogma's
20
a great
years.
movie.
Dogma's a
It is a
fantastic
good movie. You should see that
They
one.
do say that's Kevin Smith's like best work.
I love Chasing Amy. That was a fun one.
It's a boring one.
I just liked it for where I was in my life, and I watched it. It was very.
It's
watch
Ben
a lot of
Affleck
rom-coms.
trying to
Yeah.
fuck a lesbian
That's the whole movie.
for the whole movie. That's the movie.
And who hasn't done it?
And he's just like the whole Ben Affleck's whole thing is like, come on, you don't know what you're missing, doll.
Show you're gay.
You just haven't had a dick good enough, girl.
Yeah. You just hadn't had this hog. This will change.
Wasn't as enjoyable as you'd think.
No,
on
this sounds
paper.
incredibly
Yeah.
enjoyable. I would be terribly disappointed.
So your perfect crime is stealing homeless people's identity.
Yeah, just
building
committing
their
identity
credit, and
theft.
then- okay.
You just take out loans and then default on
Andy
the loans.
Dufresne.
100%.
My perfect
No, he
crime.
was set up. He was
Andy
set up
Dufresne.
for a murder.
Yeah,
his wife.
but he also did exactly
That
what
is a-
he. That's the
For the
ending
warden.
of the.
Yes. Spoiler.
then,
Spoilers. You haven't seen Shawshank Redemption.
It's a fun fact. Trey used to call his penis Andy Dufresne because it climbed through miles of shit tunnels.
That's true, but we don't talk.
He's really into anal.
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
Yeah.
I'm
There's a
What's
reason
your
they called me
perfect
Two-Hole
crime?
Larry in college.
I already did it.
What?
I can't tell you.
All right.
Killing someone named Billy Myers
Yeah.
III and
So-
assuming his
assuming
identity.
your identity. That tracks.
You do identity theft. You do identity theft.
I get it. Yeah.
I
You
think I
know.
would get just,
You ever see single white female?
I'm going to take a guess and say no, he hasn't.
No.
You ever seen Pain and Gain?
That's a good one. Financial.
that's
That's a financial.
Basically,
This is The Rock and Mark Wahlberg.
It's a great movie.
And the guy who's
Okay, quick.
Captain
Wait,
America.
hold on. Can anyone here name a single Mark Wahlberg movie that wouldn't be as good, if not better, if anyone else played the character
Pain
Mark
and Gain.
Wahlberg?
I'll give you one.
Transformers 4.
No, that movie would be way better with
I
somebody
can't
else.
think of one Mark Wahlberg movie.
What? Invincible, the one about the Philadelphia Eagles wide
Would be
receiver.
better with Matt Damon.
Anything would be better with Matt Damon.
That's my
And
point,
on
Nate.
top of that, anything
Why do
would
we
be
keep
better
letting
with
Mark
Ben
Wahlberg
Affleck.
act?
Anything would be better because I think
How does he keep getting work?
What the fuck is Invincible?
Invincible was a story that came out about 2006.
It's based on a true story.
It's based off of a 1970s wide receiver who was a walk-on to the Philadelphia Eagles and
That
helped
was
them
also
win.
a white guy. That's the most.
That was the
inspirational
biggest
part.
thing
Not
about
The
it.
Blind Side.
No, Blindside's where Sandra Bullock and Tim McGraw kidnap
No,
a
you're
black
thinking of Friday
child
Night
off the
Lights.
street and raise him to be a sports
They
guy.
also beat racism.
No, that's the Hurricane.
The,
This is a real movie?
Hurricane's a real movie.
is that the one about Hurricane Carter? The one that Bob
yeah.
Dylan song's
Yeah.
about? Pistol shots rang out in a
Boxer Hurricane Carter. He's like falsely imprisoned for a
because
long
of
time,
racism.
and then, white savior lawyers come and get him out.
No, you're thinking
get behind this.
of Olympia Has Fallen.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this. Apparently, it was not a good time to be black back in the day. Like, there was a lot of injustices going on. Nobody's talking about it, though. Yeah, I didn't. I just heard of this the other day. Apparently, there are cops that are just killing them in the streets. There was apparently a whole march about it a year or two ago. I didn't know anything about it. It didn't make it onto my radar. But I think that we should do something about. No one's talked about it. Do you guys know about it?
I feel like this issue matters a lot. I feel like we should
start
talk.
speaking out against it. Right?
Oh, I don't know if it's my place.
It is.
Okay.
I think it's especially your place.
Okay. Everybody knows nothing gets done until a Midwest white starts talking about things.
What is your perfect crime?
I'm gonna get myself one of those little apple basket forklift things, and I'm gonna take that to the third story of a museum in broad daylight around 9 or 10 a.m. with some high visibility vests. I'm gonna walk in with a couple angle grinders, steal some jewels, run out, hop on a bird scooter, take off into the wind, and then I'm gone.
You know what I don't like about your crime? Mm-hmm. There's no originality in it.
Yo, that was the Louvre. You just did the Louvre.
It's kind of the perfect crime.
You did a loop. Now, what I want to do is I want to hijack a commercial airliner plane on the East Coast and just fly it into the center of the Pentagon. I think that would be great.
I'd like to kill about 7 or 8 people by shoving a penis-shaped ice cube just straight
That
down
is a
their
perfect
throat
crime.
and just mouth fuck them to death
This is very Seven of you.
with an ice. Yeah,
I saw 7.
he saw 7.
Hey.
Someone gets-
Again, you're just supporting my blockbuster theory. You only watch it if it's like it has. What's your number? Does it have to make like $500 million before you see
If
it?
it doesn't make at least $100 million, why am I watching it?
$100 million,
I think the
barely
perfect
breaking
crime-
even.
I think the perfect real crime is you start like a small business, like a retail location, something like that. You
Burn
build,
it down.
You build up multiple stores. You get that chain to become very profitable and big. And let's say you have like 100 or so stores, and then you start not allowing your employees to take like their proper breaks and things, and you're making them stay later, but you're not paying them the full time that they're staying later. They like shorten it by like 15 minutes, and then eventually, out of all your employees, you steal from them like a couple of $100 million, and then the government will eventually find out that you've done it, but they're only going to fine you like $3 or $4 million, and then you're going to end up making profit like
all money in the bank.
$96 million off of stealing all these poor workers' wages.
Are you describing Toyotathon right now?
I'm just describing wage theft. It happens all the time in this country.
Retail, bro.
It happens all the time in this country, and no one ever punishes it. It's kind of the perfect fucking crime.
I don't know if it's a crime, but like when I was in college, I used to have this Nazi roommate, and he gave like great Christmas. He gave great.
He had a mirror. Is what
He
he's
had-
saying.
he used
When
to
he was
give-
in college. He had a mirror. In
He used to give great Christmas presents. So say what you will about him, but like thoughtful gifts. But like I used to drink and I would get a little rambunctious, and like he would black out and I would just get like this notion where I'd get on his phone and I'd just like fast watch all of My Little Pony episodes on his phone to the point where he started wondering if he was like becoming a brony. And then like you start doing it on the Netflix accounts and just like little things to make him think he's going crazy. His dad calls him at one point and is like, "Hey, are you like babysitting or something? Why all of a sudden are you watching all these My Little Ponies?" The other thing was I subscribed him to a child's male modeling magazine, and I've changed the address multiple times with him, and it's causing problems in his life, and I enjoy that. Just like little things.
In high school, we had a fat math teacher, Mr. Baragon, go fuck yourself, and we would sign
Mr.
it.
Bear Gun? That's an awesome last
That's
name.
a very cool name. I'm kind of
Baragon.
wondering.
I wish my last name was Bear Gun.
That'd be cool.
No, all right, fuck it. We would sign up his email for weight loss.
Oh, that's just mean.
Yeah, we were in high school. Fuck that dude.
He was just, do you know how much teachers make? And like to do a high school job, like he really has to either have no options or he's got to be committed to teaching kids to learn.
I'll give you one point of nobility about private school. Their teachers get paid way less. They get paid nothing because they don't need credentials.
Yeah. I always like.
You ever pee on a dead animal?
Every Thursday.
Yeah.
That's a good crime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's illegal necessarily, but it probably should be.
Well, I don't know if this is illegal either, but what I like to do is I'll light little bottle fires, like little Molotov cocktails, and just chuck them in. I did it a year or two ago over in the Palisades. I don't know what happened with it, but like, I just like starting small fires, watching them burn, and then the best part is you go and you put those fires out, and everybody thanks you. That's I love that. People are like, "You're a hero," and I go, "Yeah, I am. Thank you." And then I disappear into the night.
Incredible. That actually
You do
is-
a lot of disappearing into the night at the end of your crimes.
I like to do
The
that.
night's where you disappear.
You don't disappear into the sunset.
No, yeah, nobody disappears into the daylight.
Why do you have to
Like-
see? I like to commit
like-
crimes where I don't have to disappear.
You like to stay around and
I
watch.
like- yeah.
Okay.
He's
I
a
wanna-
true arsonist.
The
No, I
the
don't-
killer
don't
always
bring me into
returns.
arson.
Murder was my limit.
I went murder. He went pussy with his arson shit.
No,
I
I
just
like
went
to.
wage theft, man.
Yeah, he went proper blue collar, white collar crime.
Good old stock theft. Insider trading. That's a victimless crime.
Absolutely, yeah.
Embezzling really doesn't bother anybody.
Well, I think until it gets to a certain point. Up until like a couple $1 billion, nobody's like bats an eye at it. But apparently like a couple $1,000,000,001, they're like, hey, too much. That's not okay.
I can't think of the perfect crime, man. I don't know what the fuck.
We've just given you several.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but those are your own. I can't just fucking copy them.
You could kidnap somebody and ransom them, but you've buried them 6 to 8 feet underground with a cell phone and a Bic lighter, and then you give their family, clues as to where they are, but like you can pay me this money and I'll tell you where he is, and you just, you torment the guy in the box. You're like,
Why the big lighter?
well, they have to be able to see.
They're dead.
He's basically talking about the movie
Buried.
Buried, which is a great film.
Yeah, and what's crazy is I've seen
Barry, the show?
Buried.
It has Ryan,
It has Ryan
Reynolds, and
I'm out.
like no
It's
90.
really good.
It was before he became like an asshole or
There was
noticeable.
2 girls, a guy in a pizza place.
No, it's just him in like a side shot. Just he's in a coffin for
Yeah, I think he's like
9/10 of
contractor-
the
I
movie.
think he's like a contractor in the Middle East.
Yes, and he got
Or in the
kidnapped.
and he gets kidnapped by terrorists, and they put him in a coffin and they bury him alive. And he's got his phone with him, so he's trying to call like his wife to try to call the military to be like, "This is where I am. I'm fucking buried." And it's like he's running out of oxygen. It's a very claustrophobic movie.
If anything, it's like a 2-hour long ad for Verizon service. It's like no matter where you are, the Middle East, 6 feet under the sand, we've got you.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? There's a scene in that movie where like Black Mamba comes in through like a crack in the bottom of the coffin, and he just has to kind of put some lighter fluid on it and starts a small fire. Fuck that.
Get rid of all your oxygen.
Yeah. That's
Well, yeah, but I mean it's kind of death by 1,000 cuts or death
You
by
feel like you
one
could
big bite.
You could just kind of time it to where the black mama's around your feet and then just stomp on it.
Yeah, I really feel like it's, dude. I don't.
It's a
think-
chance, but I mean,
It's a chance. True.
How hard is it to kill a fucking snake? I used to have a python the entire time. I was just like, you ever try some shit, dude? If you wrap yourself around my neck, I'm gonna fall on my neck, and we're both dead.
how big's the python though?
At the time, he was probably the thickness and length, like the thickness.
About
of
this big.
that big. Whoa.
Five
All
and a
right,
half feet
Elon.
long, about that thick around. It's big enough to fucking kill you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it could take you in a fight.
The python?
I think you're overestimating.
I
Do you
would
remember-
whoop that fucker's ass?
I think it would bite you, and then you would panic, and in that moment of panic, it's already wrapping around.
First of all,
you.
I blinded the python on accident, so he's fucked.
Wow. Sounds like your perfect crime is animal abuse, but okay.
In getting away with it. Do you remember the 1999 movie Something About Mary? And there's Jeffrey Tambor has a fucking python, but he just is always comatose from like drugs and stuff. And they show up one day, and it's like, where'd Jeffrey Tambor go? And it's just the python is just fat
Yeah.
and full of Jeffrey Tambor
How'd you blind your python?
maliciously.
I was.
Lighter fluid.
It got into my coffin, and I'm fucking.
Mm-hmm.
When they shed, they sell you like, oh, you should help it shed because it will have trouble getting its eyelids off. And it was shedding for a long time, and I was just like, oh shit, he still has his eyelids. So I peeled off his eyelids.
Oh my god!
I guess too early, because
You
it
just ripped out his eyes?
You
No,
blinded a python.
I ripped off the skin of his eye, and from then on, he didn't have like a beautiful, like, you know how our eyes are like thick and full, like cylinders. Or whatever,
Beautiful,
like
thick,
spheres.
full
When you
eyes.
pull off the fucking skin too early, he had like ripples in his eye. Like his eyeballs then were like kind of just like a grape that sat in the sun for like a while.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he couldn't see. I'm sure he could see a little bit, but it had to be kind of fucked up, and I feel bad about it. His name was Heisenberg. That's my fault.
R.I.P.
Really bring down the
Heisenberg.
Yeah, really bring down the moods.
Okay, we can talk about killing people, but I heard one fucking mute animal. My fault.
Oh, the fact the animal doesn't scream in pain makes it like fine to hurt it.
Oh,
This
I
is a
mean,
mute animal.
the snakes doesn't, but trust me, the animals scream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that snake had to kill a lot of rats. All the rats screamed. Every single one of those things.
Yeah.
I don't like people who own birds.
That's
Like this seems wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid to own reptiles. As someone who had one, dumb fucking animal town.
When I was like 12, 13 years old, I bought a buddy of mine an iguana
Jesus.
for like my best friend. It was like his birthday, and you could get a baby iguana for like $10. And I was like, this is fucking.
Perfect.
That's a sweet gift for like your best friend in middle school. And I gave him this iguana, and I didn't know we had like lost touch. I saw him literally 25 years later, and he's like, "Yeah, that iguana just died."
Jesus
Like,
fucking Christ.
I didn't know they lived so long.
Dude, reptiles go a long fucking time. Like all alligators, 80 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking tortoises forever.
yeah. I don't even think it was
Snakes,
like,
20.
and it died off of like some freak accident. Like not even like a.
Fucking book fell on it.
I don't know what happened. I think it was like maybe the heat that the room that the iguana was in, like during the winter, the heat went out or something like that, and they didn't realize it, and then it got too cold and died. Something like that happened.
I had a friend who actually accidentally killed his lizards because he was cleaning their enclosure. So he put them in like, you're gonna go in your second like little glass terrarium, and he put it outside, and then the sun crept over the roof or whatever, and for like a half hour they're just sitting in a hot glass.
Oh, it
box.
just cooked them.
They became one with the glass. Like they just got fried. It's terrible.
At that point, you got to eat it.
And
You already did. It's jerky
You've
at
already
that
cooked
point.
it.
in Florida, there's a lot of iguanas just
Yeah.
free roaming, and in the wintertime, if it gets cold enough, they just freeze, and they'll just be in the trees, like hanging like icicles
It'll just fall out.
and
of
like
the trees.
tree decorate. Yeah, you can just grab them right like a fruit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
They have a big bite force. Fucking
But they
iguanas.
wake up once they get
Iguana's
warm.
tails
Yeah,
will fuck you
yeah,
up too.
yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
So like there was this news story about this one dude who like saw the frozen iguanas and thought, I'm gonna sell them as pets. I'm gonna sell exotic, and he grabs a bunch of these frozen iguanas and he throws them in the back of his van, and like as he's driving, he didn't put them in a box or anything. They just wake up and they just start fucking. They died.
Jesus Christ.
Car wreck. You know what a good thing to steal is? America's hearts. We need more of that kind of crime.
You know where
in
we
the
are
world.
going to steal America's hearts? Saturday, November 15th at 7:30 p.m. at the Activist Kitchen. The Getaway Show featuring myself, Billy Myers III, Trey Nelson, and Leo Horta.
Sponsored by Maxwell Farms.
Sponsored by Maxwell Farms. Get your tickets now. On sale now. Is there a link for the tickets?
The tickets are free. Just please show up.
Tickets are free. Free
Just
weed, free
please show up.
Yeah,
Please
just-
just be there.
I just want everyone to understand that there's an incredible thing happening in comedy in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
No
without
one's
you coming to the show, it's very sad.
Yeah, actually, it is.
It's sadder than Leo's snake's eyes.
It's sad.
Wear your boner pants,
Yeah.
Let's make it happy.
No tight jeans.
Guy says, wear my boner pants. I wear my boner pants.
Goddamn
By
right
boner
you do.
pants, we mean sweatpants. The same
Yeah.
ones you wear at the strip club, you fucking creep.
Keep it right tucked right up here. Just hoping.
I'll wear a belt if I'm just bricked up and I need to go do stuff. You know how it is. I have a little cinch down. And then I put the pants up, so it's
No,
always.
I let it hang.
Yeah, let it push it aside with your fucking.
You go sideways, hard cock?
I let it hang. I don't care.
Yeah, if it's like
Look
if
at
you're
it.
trying to like tuck it, then if you're trying to like not just have a boner.
I
like-
do try to tuck it.
I don't talk. I don't do it. I'm just letting it hang. I'm just like, I don't care. You guys look at it. You deal with it.
I don't want to.
I have to deal with it. You deal with it too.
That is the imperfect crime. You're going to jail.
And you know where you might have to deal with us hiding our boners? At the
Activist Kitchen.
Saturday, November 15th at 7:30 p.m. The Getaway Show featuring myself, Billy Myers III, Trey, Cain, Nelson, and Leo Horta.
Sponsored by Maxwell
Free
Farms.
tickets, free weed. Just show up. Bring yourself and a great time. That's
Trey
all
looks
you're
like
bringing.
he's shitting somewhere he shouldn't be
Yeah, you look like
on
you're in a
that
stall
flyer.
with a
He's
loose
just like,
door. You're like, please.
I do like to just shit wherever I may
Trey's
go.
picture, it looks like the cover of his book. Is it? Are you there, God? It's me, Trey.
It It's the picture for my book. Yeah, I've killed people with trains. So what?
Trey, that is for Trey. That's his perfect crime. Is he's killed several people with an actual train.
I
Yeah.
never pull the lever. I just let it go.
No, you have to legally pull the lever. You have to, but I mean, it doesn't make a difference. So it's just like, say,
There's no way it's
say-
stopping in time.
no, not at all. So you just, right before you hit them, like maybe like before you just hit the button and you go, I did everything I can do.
I tried.
I tried my hardest.
You know what?
You know where I'll be trying my hardest?
Activist
Activist Kitchen, November 15th.
7:30 p.m.
It's the getaway show.
The getaway show. And you will have a great time. You will get away from your problems, much like Trey's gotten away with killing several people on the railway lines
He was
as a
so
train
bricked
conductor.
up when he did it too.
Hard as a rock.
I can't come if I don't watch train crashes
Could
now.
dent a
Can't
bag
sleep
of
without the sound.
concrete.
Can't
you
sleep
know?
without the screeching noises of the war machine turning, and I can't come without the screeching noises of metal train wheels stopping.
Come watch Trey kill at the Activist Kitchen because he's going to kill. This has been The Perfect Crime. I've been joined by Ashley Johnson, Trey Nelson, Billy Mizer III. We'll see you Saturday, November 15th. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Start plugging the show.
Let me get those.
Oh, sorry. Thank you guys for doing this. Of course.
Did somebody shit in a bag?
Let me get those.
And
Tell slates.
Doo-doo.
Okay. Thank you guys.
I gotta go down to Huntington Park.
For what?
Huntington Park.
I gotta give someone a quote for
The Huntington Park?
You're not
Yeah.
terribly far away.